enter a realm unlike your own, filled with beauty and splendor, with magic and mystery, with evil and danger, with secrets and glory. Welcome to the world of hazards and hijinks.
The cool adventurers!
Despite my really calm, serene exterior, I'm a very angry person.
If the cool leather boot fits, I'll wear it.
I'm a cat person! You can't judge me!
I'm a wizard who drinks paint! We are who we are!
You will know what it is to feel pain.
Hey guys, we just were upstairs in the gas chamber.
Movement detected! Destroy intruder! Destroy intruder!
Sorry, I was living up to my own hype!
I feel younger than ever.
Huzzah!
Hazards and Hijinks, D&D Improv, every Friday night on YouTube and Twitch.
Well, howdy, partners, and welcome to the premiere of our brand new long-form narrative show, The Genre Show. Our first episode tonight is going to be a Western tale. We have wonderful suggestions from you, our audience, to help us tell our story better. But before we get to that, I want to introduce myself. Hello, I'm Phil Nieto. For the purposes of this evening, you can call me the storyteller. And I'll tell you this. You're watching us right now live on YouTube or Twitch. We are live streaming. Please, if you can, if you like the story, if you like Fancy Hobo at any time tonight, please feel free to like and subscribe to our channel so you see all of our content. That helps us out, gets the word of the show out to as many people as possible. As you may notice as well, we are not performing the show in the theater, but from the comfort of our own homes. And as such, we are not charging admission to this show. It is absolutely free of charge. You're welcome. But of course, if you are so moved, you can donate to Fancy Hobo Improv. You can see that on Venmo right there at the bottom corner of your screen. And if you do that, well, we would be mighty grateful to you. And in fact, you might even see a little grateful horse kicking his legs and neighing his appreciation for you, as we all do as well. Now to get on to the show itself. Like I said, we had lots of suggestions on our social media from you, our audience members, and those were on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at Fancy Hobo Improv. If you've not gone yet to give suggestions and you would like to for future shows, that's where you do it. For tonight, we got several things. First of all, we asked what type of town you wanted to see this story in. Did you want to see it in a boomtown, a thriving town, or a ghost town? And just by the narrowest margins, we're going to be seeing a story tonight in a ghost town. So a town that is seeing its best days behind it, and people are starting to leave it by the wayside. We also asked you to tell us one thing from a Western trope that you really wanted to see during the course of this show, and we got that as well. And we're going to see our improvisers work that into our story at some point tonight. And that suggestion is someone tied to the train tracks. Someone tied to the train tracks is what we're going to see worked into our story. And of course, we got the name of our story. The story you're going to be hearing tonight is called Buckshot and Bankrupt. Buckshot and Bankrupt is the story we're going to be telling. And we have some wonderful, wonderful world-class improvisers here to tell us that story. In addition to those things we also got a personality trait for each of these performers. So their character is going to have a personality trait that they know ahead of time. We told them just before the show started, based on your suggestions as well. And they're going to be portraying those characters with that personality trait. And let me introduce them to you. First and foremost, let me introduce Jack Floyd. And her personality trait is going to be egotistical.
Well, I'm just as good as I know I am.
That's right. Next, Dr. Phonethibsavads, who's been given the suggestion of a hothead.
Because everything I touch is hot.
That's right. Next up, Caleb Fietsam, who's been given the suggestion of paranoid.
I just want to know where the tumbleweeds come from.
Who doesn't? Next up, Jose Orozco, who's been given the suggestion of grumpy.
It's not my fault that I am constantly living in a duality of existence.
Next, please say hello to Kyle Pearson, who's been given the suggestion of sassy.
Y'all done be careful around these parts, you hear? Oh.
Next up, Hero Carlisle, who's been given the suggestion of mischievous.
Well, how can I have cards up my sleeves when I don't even have sleeves?
Please welcome Catherine McGeoghegan, who's been given the suggestion of radiant.
Yay! The cavalry has arrived.
Next up, Madi, who's been given the suggestion of melodramatic.
Oh, everything's a disaster, Mr. Storyteller Man.
Say hello to Matt Thomas with his suggestion of forgetful.
What's happening?
And lastly, Tyler X. Koontz, who's been given the suggestion of jovial.
Yeah! I guess you could call me a jolly rancher.
And those wonderful improvisers are going to be telling us our story tonight here in what was once the beautiful town of Silverado. Now, of course, desiccated, empty, broken down, and disgusting. But once upon a time, it was thriving. There was a silver mine that people would work, and people got rich here. Soon enough, that mine dried up. No more silver was to be had. People still tried to eke out a living, but they didn't want the money and the means. Well, they made haste real quick out to greener pastures. The only people left behind were those that couldn't afford to go, or who had some foolish belief that they can still make something of themselves here. That's when we join our story. The town is cold and dark. Lots of buildings boarded up. Sheriff's office has seen better days. The main road, once thriving and bustling, is now a lonesome place. Cold and dark, with the occasional person making their way to and fro where they're going. But a pall of sadness hangs over the town. The saloon, a bar, a brothel, and a gambling hall all in one still sees business as people drink what meager amounts of money they have left away down the drain, or gamble it something to make them feel alive. The general store's still open, but just hanging on by a thread. The train that once brought so many happy people to town now comes through only once in a blue moon. Because who wants to come to a broken old town like Silverado? Not many people. Most of the time it just steams on by. But enough about this broken down place. There's some interesting things that happened here in town, and we're going to tell you about it. Our story opens outside the general store, where a couple of our characters are having a discussion about what they might want to do next.
I'm just telling you, it's a bust. It's a dud. Silverado's done for. I heard about this new place, right? That's where the real money is.
You're always going on about that money of yours, that silly old money. Whatever happened to loving the place that you were born, the dirt that you were raised on?
I did love it when it was turning me a profit. But now, this is a dead town. We gotta move on, man. Look, you're my best friend, right? We've known each other our whole lives. I'm trying to look out for you. Follow me, and we will be set.
You've always been trying to steer me on the right path in life, T. But at the end of the day, you're the one who told me to put up this here shop in the first place. Like hell, I'm gonna abandon it.
It's not a matter of abandoning it.
Ash and soot.
It's just the move. Tucker, have I ever steered you wrong, man? I'm even the one who told you to grow out that sick mustache, and now yours is literally 10 times better than mine.
Come on, stop. Now you're just trying to get by on flattery.
Of course. I'm not even trying to hide that. Of course, I'm trying to flatter you because I want this so bad for us. And I can't even imagine myself leaving without you. Come on, Tucker.
Listen, friend. Where I'm at is where I belong. Your persimmon selling business will go far. I believe in you, but unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be able to accompany, friend. And I hope you'll understand that.
Tucker, just think about it. Just think about it, man. From one buddy to another, please just take a night and think it over. I promise you, this is the answer for us, my man.
I suppose that's the least I can do for my best pal. Tell you what, I'll sleep on it tonight and I'll get back on you tomorrow, but I don't know how I'm gonna be swayed.
Look, that's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. Because once you really mull it over, I know you're gonna see the light, man.
Meanwhile, on the other side of town, out in front of the sheriff's office, we joined some more characters. They had things to discuss. The sheriff's office was a broken down place. It's a town like Silverado. Although the population went down, well, they were having a hard time attracting a reputable lawman to these areas. Let's see what's going on outside that sheriff's office.
I'm telling you, Sheriff, just because your deputies left don't mean you can't hire no bounty hunters like me.
Now, I'm very proud of how great of a sheriff I am. Silverado, going through some tough times, but I see a diamond in the rough, and I want to treat her good.
That's right. You won't regret this. Because you see, that's why they call me Abraham the Hot Hand. Everything I touch, red hot.
Oh, you think you're a great shot, huh?
Best
Let's
in the
test
West.
that out.
All right.
I had
Here.
a busy night, and I have some glass bottles here. All right, 15 paces back.
Anything you say, ma'am.
I can do it from 50. Woo! Oh, that's hot! Yippee! Okay. Huh. I've been wanting a deputy. Someone who can see how good of a job I'm doing. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
The first sign of trouble, you're out. But I think you and me will make a good friendship.
Now, I swear on my mama's grave that I ain't gonna cause you no trouble. All that's in the past.
I have heard of you, Abraham.
Yeah, they say that everywhere I go, a boom town always turns into a ghost town. Wherever I go, this ain't the first place I move. I just came out here to make a name for myself.
Abraham's had one thing right. In a ghost town like Silverado, lots of people were dying. Lots of desperate folk. When the best you can do for a lawman is a bounty hunter, well, things are bound to go wrong. But that left one business in this here town making quite a pretty penny. And that's the undertaker's office, where we join another aspect of this story unfolding.
Oh. You keep digging those holes, Mo, all right?
You got it, buddy. Woo-hoo. I got one foot in the grave and one on my shovel.
Oh, and that shovel's also in the grave, Mo. Don't you forget about that.
This is a very sad state that this town has come into. I feel like I'm given rights all the time these days.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at least they're beautiful, Eli. It's the best damn eulogies and sermons I ever did hear.
They're so well rehearsed, almost like you writ them out before they even died.
I mean, I do have to write them out, otherwise I might stumble. I'm not very good when it comes to speaking like I used to.
Well, we're very impressed and grateful that we have someone like you who's so willing to take on that job.
Well, I'm a man of God. That's what I signed up to do. Now, I seem to have written a eulogy for a Herman. Did he die?
Whose grave do you think we're digging right now?
I don't know if I have any friends in town anymore.
Well, I'm not just buttered toast. I'll be your friend, Reverend. I like to think I'm everybody's friends. Hey, I know what'll cheer you up. Why did you hear about the cowboy who died with his boots on?
I'm afraid I didn't.
He didn't want to stub his toe when he kicked the bucket. Woo-wee.
These jokes, Mo, they distract us from our purpose.
Oh, it's a joke. I was trying to figure out who that was.
Always telling jokes, Mo. You don't take these deaths seriously?
We're all gonna die someday. Might as well just enjoy it while we living.
That's right. I think it's the words of, hold on.
And while Eli tried to figure out whose words those were, on the other side of town, in the old saloon, 3 more characters of note gathered, and there was some on to be going on in that old saloon.
Oh, hi, hello. You are all coming in here. Here you go.
Thank you, Deandra.
Of course, Madam Cactus.
Oh, Deandra, no one ever comes into the brothel anymore. I've been thinking now, why am I even here in Silverado in the first place? You know what I mean?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I see Red Ted over there come in and out every fucking other week,
I'm a eunuch.
Oh, yeah, Red Ted, pretty handsome himself, you know what I mean?
However, I understand. Business has been hard when only Red Ted's coming in.
Yeah, if it's only Red Ted and no one else, I mean, you know. Now I'm thinking maybe I should close it down and start something else.
Close down the House of Lady Favors?
The House of Lady Favors is no more.
Cactus.
Wait. I'm over here playing solitaire, not paying attention to a lick of what you hands are cackling on about. Here, the House of Lady Pleasures is closing down.
Yeah, I don't know, Red Ted. Your business ain't enough to keep it afloat, you know what I mean?
What? Will.
You know what? I'll tell you both something, all right? You're both my closest friends, some of my greatest customers. How about this, Madam Cactus? I come in, I flip your shop, and I run as a manager underneath you, and I get your business back booming again. Get this town booming again.
Oh, Dee, I know how successful a businesswoman you are. You really
They call me Disaster for a reason.
And I think we have a chili cook-off.
A chili cook-off is a great idea to get some business in town.
Yep, we plaster posters for a chili cook-off all over the train station. So when the train comes, people be looking at it. They go, oh, look at that. There's a chili cook-off and a brothel. And the brothel is ran by the person who runs the saloon. That sounds like a fine, upstanding business to me. And then they bring their chili. And then we eat the chili and we go, no, that's second place chili. That ain't first place chili to me. And then we keep the trophy for ourselves. And then they're so despondent that they sleep with the women. And then we collect the money.
Oh my goodness! That's the best plan I've heard this side of the Mississippi, goddammit!
Ted, you are a genius. And to boost both of our businesses, I'll offer free drinks to anybody who participates in the brothel.
That's a very savvy business move.
Amazing! What could go wrong?
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing. I'm going to get started making posters, putting them all over the train station.
All
What
right,
could go wrong, they wondered. As you'll soon find out, plenty. But enough of that. As the days wore on, the characters grew increasingly desperate. The town of Silverado was not getting any better. But there were ideas. There were ideas. And out on the outskirts of town, old Mr. Brews had some of those ideas that he was trying to implement.
Posters. These posters are all over town.
You have a problem with that?
Why do they want us to eat chili?
Listen, I took a look, and as sheriff, I approved. So if you have a problem with what's happening in our town, you have a problem with me.
You approved this chili contest. You approved this town's downfall, Sheriff Victoria.
Now, I don't really take kindly to criticism because I don't deserve any. So, what I'd like to say, Mr. Brews, is what can I do to show you that what we're doing here is for the best of everyone? I need everyone on board.
Oh, I'll get on board. This ship, y'all are sailing. This chili contest ship. I'll get on board if you let me be the taste tester, the official taste tester.
Well, my ears are burning because I got a pot of this 5-alarm chili right here. Because everywhere my sheriff goes, I'm there to follow.
That's my favorite deputy.
All right, Mr. Bruce, open up real wide.
Yeah, let's take a look at what you got.
Hope you like it spicy. 'Cause everything I touch is hot. Oh, ow. Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Bathe it on me.
Wow.
Bathe it on me. Oh. Not poison. Not poison. Good to know. But the others could be poison.
Well, if you want a job and you will accept no pay, then you have it, sir. Mr. Bruce, I'd love to have you help our town.
I would never take money from your government worker hands.
I wouldn't know. We're on the same page there.
We're
Excellent.
on the same page of different books.
A chili bath is certainly one kind of bath that people had in the old West. But those who like to be a little less spicy found themselves at a normal bathhouse, bathing themselves in water. It was a rare luxury, but that is in fact where we found one Tucker Two Bullets. Right about now.
Ooh, after a long day. All right.
All right. Tucker Two Bullets, the usual?
Oh, of course. Here's your daily helping of fruits.
Oh, thank you so much.
Of course. I always appreciate your patronage, Madam Cactus.
Oh, and I appreciate yours. What a successful little trade-off we got going on here.
Oh, absolutely. But here, listen, I was wondering if I could borrow your ear for a second.
Of course. What is it?
My best friend Tanich, he's talking about hightailing it out of Silverado. And well, I don't know how I'm supposed to handle that.
Oh, that's your best friend.
Of course, we've been friends since I was just a tot. We've been friends since I was in diapers. He's the one who told me to start up this here general store of mine.
Of course. Well, are you gonna try to stop him?
I don't know. He's always... This sounds like a big dream of his. You know him. He's always got dollar signs clouding up his vision. I'm a simple man. I run a simple store. I sell simple fruits.
Yep, you sell simple fruits at your simple store. Looks like Tenoch wants to go bigger.
I'm just asking, if you were in my shoes, what would you be doing? You're a wise woman. You've got lots of experience with the world and with people. What would you do?
Well, I'd look deep within my heart. After a glass of wine, of course. I'd close my eyes. Actually, you know what? Do it with me. All right, here.
All right.
Eat a piece of watermelon.
All right.
Okay. Pretend it's wine.
All right.
Close your eyes.
All right.
Look within. Look within. Touch your heart. Hand over your heart. All right. And what's your heart saying?
My heart's saying I should go with him. Even if it means leaving the store behind. And you, Madam Cactus, I'd be leaving you behind.
Oh, Tucker Two Bullet. Are you saying what I think you're saying?
I think what I'm saying is, if I could take my hat off my head, I would, and I'd press it right up against my chest. Madam Cactus, would you be willing to go with me? Start a new general store in a new big old town away from Silverado?
Oh, Tucker, I don't know.
Come on, Madam Cactus. A new life, just you and I. And Tenich sometimes, but that's a best friend thing.
Oh, yeah, that's
Hey there, my prickly pear. It's 3:15. Time for our hoop-de-doo. Come on, let's hit the bed.
Hoop-de-doo already?
Yes, it is.
Here we go, Red Ted. Tucker, let me think about it.
All right, you think about it, and then get back to me tomorrow. Oh, I gotta get back to Tenich today.
Tomorrow.
And so Tucker Two Bullets had made his proposition. Would Madam Cactus decide to go or stay? Time would tell. But Tucker's old friend, Tenoch, was already scouting out ways that he could get out of town. We find him now at the railroad station, trying to find when the next train would be coming through.
Man, oh man, come on. They said 12 o'clock. They said 12 o'clock and it's 12:20. Where is it?
You seem like you're in a big rush to make even bigger decisions, partner.
Yeah, well, you know, it's not just me I'm looking out for. I'm looking out for two, you know. It's the only guy I've ever cared about, so.
I understand. I used to have an affiliation of a similar nature.
Oh, okay. So then maybe you can help me. You see, they told me the train was coming at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock on the dot. It is 12:20.
In this old town of Silverado, the old train don't follow the schedule no more. Only comes in on Sunday.
place. That's why I hate this place. And I'm trying to get him out. I'm trying to get me and him out of here, out of this trash hole.
Now, son,
Silverado's no good.
why do you hate my home so much?
Because it's not what it used to be. You know, Silverado used to be a beacon of hope. You know, you could come here and make something of yourself. That's what my daddy did. You know, and that's what I thought I could do. And I just it's nothing. It's trash. I can't.
So you're just gonna up and leave?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. This town was prettier, had a lot more resources than it did when I was a girl, but my daddy taught me one thing, and that was you never run away. A bull sinks its horns in, and it stays there. You got people here who care about you. In fact, this whole town is pulling itself apart, trying to go in a million different directions when what we got here is special.
I used to believe that. I really did. I used to believe that. But it's just not true anymore.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, my good friend Tenoch. If you want to run off, the train comes at 12:30 in the morning, not 12:30 noon. You're going to have to wait a little longer. Maybe ruminate on that a bit. Maybe come down and have some chili if they haven't given it all to our taste tester.
Chili?
Yeah, some nice chili, brothel / saloon combo. We're trying something new. Maybe you can join us.
Is the chili spicy?
You're darn tootin' it's spicy.
I might stop by.
I'll see you there, partner.
For what else could save the town other than some darn tootin' spicy chili? Well, we were about to find out. Over at the church, the old Reverend Eli had some business that he was getting up to.
Everywhere I look, I'm seeing these posters for a chili cook-off. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have as we all know, it says in Leviticus, or maybe it's 1 Samuel. Regardless, I'm pretty certain it says there's 2 things that don't mix. And that is the selling of sexual favors and spicy foods. They're to be kept separate. And it says that right here in the good book.
Amen.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's the quickest way to Antigrieve. I tell you what, Reverend, and I'll be the one to know.
Now, do any of you know where this saloon is? I tried to find it, and, well, that's why I was 30 minutes late.
Reverend, you don't even know where our saloon is.
I know where it is. I've seen it before. It's just...
I just don't know if the good book has what Silverado needs. Silverado. Oh. Okay, well, it told us what not to do. Have any better ideas on what we can do?
Oh yeah, 100%. I just need to find them because they're not all jumping to me. But I'm sure there's some good stuff here in Proverbs.
You know, I have some good stuff right up here. And I'm thinking that I don't like all these people saying, no, we shouldn't do this. We shouldn't do that. It's just running me the wrong way. I might think to tie him up at some point if I get angry enough.
Wait, find him? Jump? Tie him up? Oh, Sheriff, you might be onto something.
Yeah, I often am, Mo.
Yeah, you know what? That train, it only comes in ever so often, and they never have a reason to stick around. But if we jump somebody, tie them up, and find them on the train tracks, they won't be able to go nowhere.
You're right, Mo. That's a brilliant idea I had. That's great. We just have to find ourselves a body.
Tucker.
Woo!
Tucker.
Yeah.
I need you to run and go get the sheriff. There's 2 bandits here making some sort of deal.
Well,
one of those 2 bandits is the sheriff.
Yeah, Eli.
Really?
You know, I
Mo's
have
the
lunch
sheriff?
with you. I see you every day.
Yeah?
Third one.
Yeah, of course. I see you all the time, too.
I have a sheriff's badge.
Oh, no. The sheriff.
And so the sheriff and Marzipan Mo hatched a devious plan to stop the train dead in its tracks. The chili cook-off was coming up soon. In fact, it's happening tomorrow. But while all these people had their plans, they had to sleep before the big day began. And sleep they did. While they did that, while they slept nice in their beds, or perhaps performed other nefarious deeds under the cover of night, I want to take this moment to remind you that if you can, please feel free to like and subscribe to our channel. Donate if you can to Fancy Hobo Improv on Venmo down there in the bottom corner of your screen. I want to give a quick shout out and thank you to those that have donated so far. Thank you to Chuck Wagon Charlie, who donated to the Chili Cook-Off, and thank you to Deanna, who donated to the brothel. And thank you all to anyone else who donates. We very much appreciate your patronage, and even just those like and subscribes help us out so much. But we find ourselves the following morning, and things have been afoot over the night. And Red Ted Revolver was among those who was up to no good the night before, as he wakes up in his usual spot.
Woo-wee! Yeah, I tell you what, that prickly pair of mine knows how to get her needles threaded.
More the merrier, I say.
Well, you're welcome to actually buy one of these girls, Abraham. Just go around stealing them because they're so hot-headed.
Hey, I ain't good with my head. I only good with my hands, you know?
Oh, yeah, we all remember when you were the wildest gun in the West.
You know, it's hard leaving that behind me, you know?
Well, that done gave me an idea last night after Madam Cactus turned over and pretended to sleep. I was thinking to myself, if we have them people come from the train for the chili cook-off, what's to stop 2 retired ne'er-do-wells from pulling up their bandanas, pulling out their revolvers, and taking everyone for what they're worth? Just like the good old days.
Exactly. That's just what my sheriff has been telling us. Now that's...
Here I was thinking I had an original idea, but the sheriff already beat me to it. That's just like her. That's why she's the sheriff.
Yeah, because there is nothing we'll do. Nothing we won't do for this town.
Yeah, it'd be like a fundraiser. We just take all the new folks' money, we put it right back into the community, build a park or something.
That's right.
Well, count me in.
I missed working with you.
Oh, I miss working with you too. This calls for some tequila shots. Where's that disaster? D, where'd you get off to? Man, ain't nobody ever around. Woo, just pour them. You know, I see some bottles there on the bar. You should shoot those.
Hey, gentlemen. You're in my establishment awfully late. Don't you two sleep?
Dude, too excited, you know?
Let me get those glasses for you. Mind a little curiosity. What were you two talking about?
girls,
Girls.
booze.
Can't wait to see all those girls coming back to Silverado, you know?
Woo-wee.
Ooh-wee.
They'll be coming on the train, right?
This place will be a regular hen house. We'll have so many foxes in here. We'll have so plucking all them feathers, making chicken and biscuits.
You two listen up and you listen good. If something is happening here that you're not telling me, it better not be.
That was a confusing sentence. I think you used a double negative in there, and that kind of threw me off. I don't know.
Yeah,
exactly
double
what you
negatives
want me
don't
to
make
do.
no sense here.
Yeah.
Well, they sorted out the double negative. Lots and lots of nefarious plots. Seemed like they were being hatched across the town of Silverado. But the most nefarious of all was already being carried out by one of your most least suspecting folk, one Marzipan Mo.
Oh yeah. We
You untie me right now, Mo.
Well, we're saving the town though, Bruce. You come on. Hey, don't worry. Don't worry none.
I know you didn't want me to eat your chili. You didn't want me to taste test it. You're gonna poison this town.
Yeah, you got me all right. And that would be, business is booming, but it did slow down. I need some people, and I need them now. Oh, Mr. Bruce, don't worry. I'm sure you won't end up in the grave. Here, you're like my best friend. Oh, you know what? Here, I'll leave you with this. What do ghost cowboys wear?
What? I don't know.
Boots.
Don't think your jokes can distract me from the severity of the situation at hand. I will stop you from feeding people your chili.
Well, we'll see about that. It's about 12:30. We got 5 more minutes. Maybe this train will be on time for once. Yeah.
What is going on here?
Whoa! Oh my goodness! You scared me.
Masapan, what are you doing? Why have you tied him to the train tracks?
Help!
To get the train to stop, silly. What?
It will stop. Masapan, out of the way. Bruce, let me help you out of there.
Oh, I'm gonna have to stop you right there. Whoa!
Masapan, you have lost your mind. And if you think I'm gonna let you hurt anyone in this town, even in this podunk of a town, you got another thing coming.
If you think you can stop me from taste testing that chili, you got another thing coming.
Well, I appear to be the only one with drawn guns. And I think I've got you right where I need you. Now I got.
You think your mortal guns mean anything to me? Monkey style! There. Now, back off. Go on home before things get ugly.
Where the hell did you learn that?
I picked up a book at a library and it had some really good diagrams.
You're one of those readers, huh?
Absolutely. My father told me, if we're gonna fight the white man's game, we gotta read the white man's books.
All right, well, I appreciate you saving my life, but don't think that means I'm trusting you until I taste test all that chili in the town square.
I don't need your trust, okay? I'm just not about to let someone get run over by a train and potentially have me miss the train that I'm waiting for. I've already been waiting like 12 hours because I screwed up and got here at the wrong time.
Well, lucky for you, the train will be coming through. But I'm not gonna let any of those people eat untasted chili.
Yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't hate Silverado. I mean, for Christ's sake, this is where my family's from. This is where the #1 chili cook-off in the country is held. If that ain't enough to love a town, I don't know what is.
I need
I've been
someone I
lying to
can
myself,
trust.
Bruce.
So more and more folk were embracing the chili cook-off. And its one detractor, Reverend Eli, well, he tried to drum up a defense against it when he remembered to. And here he is trying to do that now, outside the saloon itself, which he finally managed to find. Good for him.
People of Silverado, I came here looking for a train, and what I found was something I've been looking for all along. Look, I know the pleasures of the flesh and the pleasures of spicy food are both tempting, but they do not mix, as it says clearly in the good book. Just listen to the words of Obadiah. Or Hosea.
Bless you.
What?
God bless you. I thought you sneezed.
No. Did I sneeze?
Eli, what are you spitting about? I don't understand why it would say exactly in that book that we're not supposed to have our little event later today.
You're throwing an event?
No. Mm-mm.
No, never even heard of an event. I've never even been to one.
I don't know what that means.
Well, good. If none of you have heard of it, you can all help me stop this. Look at this, the poster I found for this chili cook-off.
And so they went round and round in circles. Old Eli finding his flyer and then forgetting about it and then finding the flyer again. The time for the cook-off was fast approaching. But no one was there to stop the train. What would Madam Cactus say to Tucker Two Bullets? For she told him she would have an answer for him tomorrow. And as Madam Cactus sat outside the saloon, trying to placate old Eli, Tucker grew more and more impatient inside.
Madam Cactus. Eli, I'm sorry to interrupt your sermon and listen, the train's coming today. I misestimated. If we're gonna decide to leave town now, it has to be now.
It has to be right now?
It has to be now or within like the next 10 or so minutes.
Oh my God! I gotta make this!
Yeah!
Oh my goodness! Tucker, I wish we had more time. I'm so split.
I wish
Here,
we did too.
try my chili. Good. Hey, Madam Cactus, quick! I'm taking you to the train. Stop it!
Oh, this chili's got a weird taste to it.
Did Marzipan Mo just come through here?
Yeah, he shoved a spoonful of chili down my gullet and took my darling.
You ate his chili?
Yeah, now I'm starting to feel awful hot-headed. Not in an angry sense, in like a physical sense.
Oh, God. I didn't get to taste test it. I have to find him. I'll be back.
I mean, I got a little in my teeth if you want. There it goes.
Wait a minute, where's my prickly pear?
Your prickly pear?
My prickly
Talk
pear.
about Madam Cactus. She done got slung over the Marzipan Mo.
Well, hell, if I'm gonna let that happen.
Oh, hold up, wait for me. Eli, you coming? Hi, Tiandra.
Hello. I was just walking on by when I saw this whole mess. Reverend, is there anything in your book that tells you how to deal with this?
Well, luckily, we have the sheriff here with us.
Hey, Sheriff.
Hi, Sheriff.
Well,
Wait a
yes.
minute. No, wait, hold on. She's the one cahooting with Marzipan Mo.
Sheriff, you're cahooting with Marzipan Mo.
She's cahooting.
I'm not cahooting. I'm giving the orders. I'm just doing what's best for this town, whatever it takes.
Sheriff,
Eli, don't you remember? You saw it.
I remember, Sheriff. This
Do
woman here
you?
is a bandit.
She's the sheriff. She's the
I'm
sheriff.
the
She can't be a
sheriff.
bandit.
I am the law.
Your law is bunk.
Now you see here, the law is a star of gold. The law is all powerful, and the law says we are having this chili cook-off, and that train is stopping.
You
Now,
listen to me here. Tucker, run off and fetch your girlfriend. I'm sick and tired.
Later, y'all.
I am sick and tired of trying to save this town by nefarious means. All I wanted was a simple chili cook-off. But you know what, Sheriff? I challenge you. I'm not going to let you harass this town no longer, acting like a bandit when you are a sheriff. I think Eli's half right.
What? I am?
What do you say, good old-fashioned do?
well, I never turn one down. That's what I say.
Classic rule for us, 50 paces.
My favorite.
All right.
If this bandit shoot you, who's gonna work at the bank?
I work at the saloon, Eli.
Oh.
We don't have a functioning bank anymore. It's unfortunate, but ghost towns just be like that.
It's on the list.
Yeah, it'll be on the list when we get this town populated again fairly and without evil acts.
Oh, we'll see after this duel.
3, 2, 1. Draw!
No! Impossible!
You marksman bitch, you shot me the same moment I shot you.
You must be incredibly skilled, amazingly so, to be tied with me.
Reverend Eli, did you write our obituaries?
We could use them.
When tempted, no one should say God is tempting me. For God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he tempt anyone. James 1:13.
James 1:13. I forgot
Not
that
apply,
verse.
As Deandra and the sheriff both bled out in the main street, Reverend Eli continued to eulogize them with passages from the Bible that really had nothing to do with dying. They were, in fact, just things he read. But a duel of that manner, gunshots in the town, well, that drew people's attention. And so everyone in the town gathered at the saloon, and the bodies were quickly forgotten because the smell of chili was in the air. The time had come. The train was late, but the chili waited for no train. The chili waited for no man. The cook-off was here.
Okay.
I couldn't find marzipan mo, but I'm ready to taste test this chili.
I think we're all ready to start. Now, we're all aware of the rules, right?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, well, that was very non-convincing, so let me go over it one more time. The rules of the chili cook-off: no beans.
That's right, because once it gets beans, it ain't chili no more.
Your spice count must exceed 3 has. And if I see anything other than a wooden ladle, that is grounds for an automatic dismissal. Now, my great-grandfather started this chili cook-off as a means to unite our peoples. And I will be damned if I see it desecrated. I was about ready to leave. So please, give me a reason to stay.
I'll give you 5 reasons. My sheriff died so that I could cook this chili. Now open up real wide, Mr. Bruce.
Pour it on me again. chili. Taste testing through my pores. Ah.
Now that's a pretty good pour. You know, I'm gonna have to give you extra points for the total coverage. And now I'm just gonna take a finger, run it across your cheek, and then proceed to taste your chili. Ooh. Ha, ha, ha. Okay, good. Qualified. Okay, woo, that's good. Abraham, hot hands. I see why they call you hot hands. Woo.
And so the testing proceeded, one pot after another. Fingers in pots, fingers in mouths. Spices burning the mouths to and fro. This Tenoch and Mr. Brews just kept shoveling things into their mouths. And soon they heard the choo-choo whistle of the train coming into town. What were they gonna do? Would the train stop? They didn't know, but they knew if one thing could stop a train, it was the smell of delicious chili. And so they grabbed their pots and they ran, trying to get those chili pots out to the train tracks in time for that train. But before they got there, well, there were other folks who were already there while this chili cook-off was going on.
I'm missing the cook-off.
You stop right there, Marzipan Mo.
Whoa. Oh, hey, hang on a second. Come on, fellas. This was just about to, this cook-off was just about to kick off.
And Marzipan, I'm gonna be real pissed if you don't let me out of these buttons so I can taste that goddamn sweet chili.
Well,
but let me out of here.
You got you fools don't shoot me, please. Red Ted, I know it looks like you dying to say something.
Nope, I got nothing to say. Just get moving.
Okay. Nah, oh man, I tied like a double helix knot. It's real. Can one of you a hand? Oh, that train's coming real fast. Okay.
Oh my God!
Don't you worry, man. Cactus, I'm getting you out of there right now.
Hurry,
I will get my prickly pear out of there. Everybody move out of the way.
Whoa!
Ooh, come on, darling.
Oh, no!
Wiggle. Come on. You gotta wiggle out of it.
I'm trying to wiggle it. I'm wiggling.
I've seen you wiggle better than that, darling, last night. Come on and wiggle.
I'm wiggling.
I'm shooting the ropes.
Shoot the ropes.
Bam!
God damn it. The ropes, boy. The ropes.
They don't call me Tucker 2 bullets for nothing. I always miss on my first shot. Bam!
God damn it.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Tucker
Look, I
3
got
bullets.
the perfect solution. Oh, no, I got my chili. Oh! You
Tucker
shot
4
through
bullets
me.
it is. Fourth bullet is the one. Bang!
You got it that time.
I got it that time.
You got it that time, thank God. Let's get out of here.
Man, Cactus, you all right?
I'm okay.
Oh, thank the stars. Thank the heavens.
Oh, both of you boys are so brave.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you're real lucky to have two gents that love you so much.
Yeah, Marzipan, you can get out of here, you weirdo.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, you son of a bitch. Get out of here.
I mean, hey, it's like I brought you all together.
What a weirdo.
What a weirdo indeed.
Red Ted, are you all right? You still got two bullet holes.
Yeah, I do, but it ain't nothing for old Ted. I'll just have to make the pears all better. It's almost 12 noon. The train's coming. We could get started a little early on that chili cook-off and a humpa-doodah.
Oh, Red Ted, the fact that you have 3 bullets in your body, but you're still able to speak, it's kind of sexy that you're so strong.
Yeah.
I do that too.
Yeah.
No, Jesus, why did you shoot yourself, boy?
What?
Why did you do that?
Bam!
Yeah! Stop! What are you
And
doing?
my 6-shooter is now empty, so I only have 2.
So Red Ted became a little redder that day, and Tucker Two Bullets, living up to his name, put 2 bullets in himself. But as they cleared the tracks, that train sure did come on through. But it wasn't just steaming through town this time. Oh no! People in Silverado had actually purchased tickets, and so they needed to stop to take on passengers who had bought the tickets, who had scrounged up the money to get out of town. And with those chili pots racing to the station, would they collide with Marzipan Mo as he was running away? Well, we're about to find out.
I brought my chili all over myself.
And I got plenty more batches right here.
Yeah, re-up me.
Oh, no! Oh!
Mo.
Mo? I think he
Knock
died.
yourself out?
The chili was too strong.
Masapan, no. Where'd he? I
He
chased
disappeared.
Masapan Mo here. Where'd he go?
Chili was too strong, Tenoch.
Oh, thank God. I thought he was going to ruin everything and destroy your chili.
Probably just ran to the bathroom or something like that. My chili has that effect.
I need you both to please bring your chili back. The competition is the only thing that can save Silverado.
No, Tenoch, you are the only person. This whole town was falling apart because you wanted to leave. You are the heart of the chili cook-off.
That's too much responsibility, okay? Okay, ever since I was little, okay, I've always heard you are the chili cook-off. Without you, there is no chili cook-off. Without no chili cook-off, there is no Silverado, and I just couldn't take it, okay?
Well, you ain't doing this alone because Mr. Bruise is a mighty fine taste tester.
Yeah, I feel it with my fingers, and you know what I feel? I feel your grandfather's recipe that was passed down for this chili contest. I feel it seeping into my skin, Tenoch.
And the sheriff is gone. I'm the sheriff now.
Whew.
Cannon.
What a long day. I'll take a bourbon.
You're in the wrong place, Reverend.
So sorry.
Well.
Oh, man. It just seems like no one cares about chili anymore.
Tenoch!
Deandra?
Tenoch, I crawled all the way out here.
Oh my gosh, you're bleeding. What happened?
Don't you worry about me. You boys just keep doing what you're doing. But Tenoch, I have to let you know something important.
What
I've been running the local saloon, as well as being the officiator of the local chili contest for around about 20 years now. But I'm starting to see the end of my line. Oh, that sheriff done me in good. I'm afraid I couldn't say the same for her, but I need you to do something for me, Tenoch.
What is it? What is it? Tell me.
I need you to run the saloon and inherit the chili competition from years forward, please. You can't leave town.
Deandra, you want me to... I could barely handle one responsibility.
And I could barely handle one bullet. But I'm getting through it.
Deandra, if you're still here, Sheriff might still be alive too. I better go help her.
I didn't shoot her nearly as well as she shot me.
Tenoch!
Tucker!
Somebody definitely shot Tucker a lot better than they shot me, though. Oh my goodness.
Are you serious? The only two Caucasians who have ever been good to me shot? What is this?
I don't think I'm much long for this world.
Tucker, who did you
Bullets
in?
Got 2 bullets in them.
Tucker, who
But
did you
listen,
in?
It was me. I did it.
Tucker, why the fuck would you do that?
I did it for Madam Cactus. I thought she said it was hot with Red Dead revolver.
He's got like muscles on
He's
muscles.
got 3. I shot him 3 times.
He can take as many bullets as he wants. He is literally a man layered in muscle.
Tenoch,
You're
listen.
damn right. See you back in town.
He's gone.
Son of a bitch. Tenoch, listen. in simultaneousness with running the saloon. Blood. I need you to run the general store. I need you to sell those persimmons of yours at the general store. So
3 responsibilities?
Yeah.
Well,
That's
don't
just
worry.
how the cookie crumbled.
Before I pass, I'll give you it one last time. Mr. Bruce, I am upgrading you from professional taste tester to the professional taste tester of Silverado.
Somebody else is bleeding here.
Yeah, we're all bleeding.
Oh.
Sheriff Victoria, you punk!
Tenoch, I'm gonna spend my very last breath saying one thing, and that is that this town will always have the best sheriff. And Tenoch, that's why I need you. I need you to be the sheriff of Silverado.
Are you 4 responsibilities? Are you kidding me right now?
Tenoch, I want to be a bounty hunter again. I need you to be the deputy too.
That's a clear conflict of I can't be sheriff and are you
Hang on. Just 1 second now. All of this coming up to you, Tenoch? The saloon? The general store? The sheriff? The deputy? All these positions of power going to you just so conveniently at the same time? It just doesn't make sense. All because you wanted to leave.
Can't leave. We need you.
You can't
stay,
leave.
pal.
I can't. This is too much, everyone. I can't. Oh, I'm gonna need a second here, okay?
One thing I know is the Reverend's getting kind of up there in years, so you may have to start running the church too.
I have to do everything in town.
Also, Tenoch, I might run away with Tucker Two Bullet, but I'm not really sure yet. And
Really?
so if I do, I would like you to take over the brothel. You're very responsible.
Wait, Tucker, you're gonna leave?
I mean, I don't have much long for this life, but if I could spend my last minutes in the arms of Madam Cactus.
I was trying to convince you for like 5 years to leave.
God?
Tenoch. Hi, Red Ted Revolver, we just met. If Madam Cactus stays, can you take over giving her the Husker Du at 3:30 every day? It's from 3:30 until 9:30. Then you pick up again at 10:30 till about 6:30 in the morning. Then you make your breakfast, and then you have your morning sabbaticals where you get her good again. That's if she don't run away with 2 Bullet Tucker.
But again, I'd like to reiterate, I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, we're not on that yet.
It's on the
Talk
fence.
about options.
Ted, do you understand with that schedule? If I'm running the general store, I'm gonna have to hire like 3 new employees.
That's on you, bro.
It's all on you to know.
Man.
You got this, Tenoch, bud. This is all you.
Tenoch, man.
No.
All on you tonight.
No.
Not me. No, not me. Please, no, God, not me. No. No, stop. Not me.
You did this, Tenoch.
No, I didn't. What? I didn't. I just wanted me and my best friend to be safe. I didn't.
See you
didn't want
later,
this.
cowboy. See you later.
So everyone either left the town or died. Tenoch was in charge of everything. He was the sheriff, he was the deputy, he ran the brothel, he ran the saloon, he ran the general store, took over the undertaker's business. And slowly but surely, everyone in town died off or left. The train stopped coming to town altogether after the debacle at the station. With people being tied to tracks, chili being thrown all over the place, so spicy that it ate people alive. Ooh, no. That chili cook-off was its undoing. Tenoch found himself more and more withdrawn as he took on so many things, and eventually the town of Silverado became known as the town of Tenoch. It was just him. Tenoch. The banker. Tenoch, the undertaker.
Tenoch.
And the voices of his friends followed him day after day. Those he'd wronged, those he'd let slip away. One day, even Tenoch was gone. And the town of Tenoch is what you see behind me now. A desiccated ruin. Everyone fled. And old Tenoch, too feeble to carry on. And that, my friends, is the tale of Silverado, or, as we call it now, the ghost town of Tenoch. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That is our show. Thank you so much for being with us for the premiere episode of the show. This is the Western edition of the show. If you enjoyed it, please, again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to keep appraised of all our content going forward. We will have another genre show next month in a different genre. We're going to do different genre every month. Next genre, we're going to be doing film noir. Ooh. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll have different characters, different performers, some the same, and exploring a brand new genre for you. There are several other Fancy Hobo shows coming up in our repertoire. Of course, we perform every Friday and Saturday nights at 8 p.m. Every Friday night is Hazards and Hijinks, our Dungeons and Dragons themed long-form improv show. Check that out every Friday at 8 p.m. Next Saturday is The Bindle, our variety show. It should be a lot of fun. Check it out. We have different shows rotating through every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Pacific here on YouTube and Twitch. Of course, some of our performers have their own ventures as well. Tyler X Koontz, our wonderful Marzipan Mo. You can check him out on Tuesday nights at Tyler's Handsome Corner, where he runs a traditional D&D stream. And if you liked our wonderful Sheriff Jack Floyd, you can find her every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7 p.m. Pacific with the People's Trivia Company. So check them out. Give them all the support you can. Thank you so much for supporting us. We appreciate you so much. We love what we do, and we love performing, and we love that people like you can tune in and watch us have a good time. Thank you so much once again. Have a wonderful night. Right off into the sunset, everybody.
Good night.
Good night to you.
Take care now.
Yeah.
Good tomorrow.
Get along, little doggy.
Yeah,
Why was the cowboy so sad?
Why?
I don't know why.
Why?
He couldn't giddy up.
Oh, that's upsetting.
Oh,
That's
good.
so upsetting, Mark.
God damn.
Oh, no.
The true villain.
True villain was everyone. The true villain was the friends we made along the way.
The true villain was the chili we ate along the way.
The chili was the villain. Chilling like a villain.
I'm so sticky from that chili.
Here lies Marzipan Mo, dissolved in a vat of spicy chili.
I don't know why I thought hot chili and hot sex was a good idea. That's just going to lead to some uncomfortable stuff.
That's what the Reverend is trying to tell us.
Reverend, you are right.
That's a lot of different kinds of burning.
Food play or like eating chili and then getting it on.
I don't know if we want to get into
I mean, they call
that kind of
the El
territory.
Paso stuffer. They call that the El Paso.
Are we still hot?
That's called the double chalupa.
Not like chili.
No kink shaming.
We're all a bit nutty.